Welcome to 17.2, Part 2, which I'm going to entitle Reflecting Light Off of a Curved Surface. So what we're going to be doing today is, what if you have a curved surface, not a flat surface, and you're reflecting light off of it? I want to give you kind of a little bit of a background behind it and how it all works. Let's just pretend that this is the center of my circle. And I'm going to make a curved surface centered here at this center. And what I'm going to do, I'm also going to have a ray of light striking this surface. How do I figure out how this ray reflects off of that surface? Now, there's a couple ways. If you have the center, it's really nice because it's going to obey the law of reflection. And the law of reflection says that the angle of incidence is going to equal the angle of reflection. So if you've got the center, what you can do is just put your pencil at the center here, come up here and draw where it intersects. This ray intersects my circle. And by default, if you know a little bit about geometry, this is going to be a right angle because you've connected it to the center. Now all you have to do is somehow copy this angle over here, and you already know how to do that by using your compass, copying the angle. You put our pointy part right at the intersection. We're going to strike this arc, and then we have to measure this piece right here with our compass. We'll bring our compass in. I'll do it this way so you guys can see. Measure that, come over here, strike it out, and there I've got it. There's my reflected ray. Now, what if they don't give you the center? Like, giving you the center, that's great. It all works fine. But what if the center isn't given to you? You've got some, let's make it a concave surface this time. You've got some surface here that you've got a ray coming into, just a random ray striking that surface. How do we handle this? We're going to handle this the exact same way that we did with the flat. We have to somehow come up with making a normal. We have to make a normal somehow, and we're going to do that with our compass. We're going to draw a perpendicular bisector at that point. So open your compass to some random span. It doesn't matter as long as it kind of fits onto your circle. I'll put the pointy part here, strike an arc, come to the other side, strike an arc, open my compass nice and large, big span, put the pointy part there, strike an arc up here, keep that same span, strike my arc, and where these two intersect, that's going to be my normal. Now, I'm going to copy this angle. I have to make this angle the same as another angle over here. So with my compass, doesn't matter what the span is, swing an arc. I'm going to measure that span right there. So I'm going to put my, so you guys can see. Measure that, come over here, strike it there. There's my reflected ray. So it's not really much different. You know, if you have the center, you can get away from using your compass. You don't need to use your compass. If they don't give you the center, it's really simple to construct a normal. And remember, the biggest thing that I see when people are trying to do this for accuracy, you need to have a sharp pencil. A sharp pencil is the key, both sharp on your pencil and on your compass. They need to be very, very sharp. Number two, make sure that compass doesn't move at all. It needs to be very stable. And then lastly, big arcs. Don't try to do your arcs really close, your work really in here. Spread it out. The farther out you can spread it, the more accurate you're going to be.